No matter how I add it up, I just keep getting numb. I just keep getting numb. Now that I am sober, I take back what I said.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Morgan Sinclaire back again for another video, and this time I'm having girl talk with my best friend.
Hey guys, I'm Onyx.
Oh, you gonna introduce her?
No, you introduced me.
Wow.
Start over. Sorry. Go ahead, ready?
You could definitely just say Onyx. So then I could just paste it in there.
No. Go ahead, introduce me. I'll do that, okay, guys.
I don't even know.
You say, hey guys, it's your girl Sinclaire, but this time with my best friend,
Onyx. Here she is. She's right here. And we're gonna do some girl talk. Okay, I'm gonna redo it just for her. Okay.
No, you don't even have to say it like you're gonna put it back in. Like you're gonna put it in there.
I am gonna put it in there, but I'm gonna cut it in there. Okay. Alright. What's up, guys? It's your girl Morgan Sinclaire back again for another video. And I'm here with my best friend, Onyx.
Hey guys.
Was that good enough? Okay.
Yeah, so it's good.
So we're coming to you guys just strictly on some girl talk, but also doing some mud mask. So yeah, this is my best friend tag, so I definitely wanted to add my best friend. Okay, so first things first, I have a whole bowl full of mask. So yeah, you just pick which one you want and then tell them which one you got. It's gonna take her a while.
It's not. Why you got so many? Just kidding. Alright, anyway.
I have an Ipsy subscription, so.
Actually, this detox green tea, because I definitely need some detox in my life.
Okay, so I'm going to do, I think I'm gonna do this self-warming clay mask by Feel Restored. And yeah, we're gonna get into some girl talk. Okay.
Alright. Okay, so you guys, I decided to change to Pure Lease Blue Lotus Seed. It's an exfoliating mask, and I'm excited.
Why are you speaking like this? Why are you talking like this?
Like what? I'm trying to be soothing.
I'm excited, so.
I'm excited. Well, how am I? You know what? Whatever. Just cut it. Cut it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I had on makeup today for just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It took you like 2 minutes to take that off.
I just want to make sure I got it all off. Because you know how makeup seeps in your skin and stuff.
Does it?
Yes. You don't put them on especially if you been outside.
Story.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about how we met each other while we're applying these masks.
Can I apply with my hand?
What the heck?
Can I apply with my with my hand?
Yeah. Okay. You can apply with your hand.
Alright, cool.
Oh crap. Is it coming out?
Probably not.
Mine's not coming out.
Oh damn.
Oh, it's coming out.
Alright.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Great.
I did not know her. Neither mirror. I did not know her. You wanna help me?
Wait, move it.
I did not know her. We met. Oh wait, where did we meet?
We first met. Tim introduced us.
Oh, you're so right.
It was freshman year. I don't remember it either. I don't remember looking at you or what you looked like, but I remember him being like, "Oh yeah, this is Morgan. We're in the same major," and you were just like, "Hi."
We're definitely not in the same major.
Cut that. Well, shit, I forgot. I mean,
he probably was we were in the same class because we took classes together.
Okay, right.
But it's okay.
Y'all knew what I meant.
I know Tim is crazy.
Okay, I'm just gonna start that.
Oh, this is hot.
Oh, I love those.
Oh, you should have got this. It's really hot. I'm breathing and it feels like a hot breath on me.
It's just your hot breath.
Oh.
Oh.
Fine. I feel like I'm not even applying this good.
I don't know, you'll just apply with you.
Cause I like applying it with my mask thingy thing.
Oh, okay.
Like I like being bougie. Can I be bougie?
I guess you can. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, so that's how we first met. I didn't know that. I don't even remember that. But my recollection of when we met was we are both members of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and we are line sisters. So if you don't know what that is, it's like when you join an organization at the same time, go out for the same thing. Like if you're a boy, it's called frat brothers, and if you're a girl, it's called line sisters. So we went out for Delta, and I don't know how we became so close.
We became friends. It was our first it was our first like outing as a line, like coming back after spring semester. And so it was fall semester, and this was after summer break, and everybody was just getting back and trying to settle in before classes started. And we all just kind of met up. We took the same car with Toy, and you were making fun of my little baby shorts that I was wearing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And so we just all carpooled.
Why was your short so dang up?
Because it was hot.
Okay.
But it was a good outing.
That was funny though. Like
It was good.
I remember a lot of stuff that we did, and they were funny.
Between that, I don't know how we got close.
I don't know how we got close over that at all. Like I just don't. I feel like I look crazy. It's pretty bad. Is it? Oh, I did this with no mirror. Okay, thanks for letting me look like this.
I thought you were gonna fix it.
No, I did this with no mirror. Like, y'all don't laugh at me. That's fine. Does it hurt? Oh yeah, it's supposed to tighten too. Like, I don't know.
Oh, it's definitely tight.
Yeah, this one is definitely warm. My face is very hot.
Wait, I didn't put it under my, like, down here in the chin area.
Okay, chin area. You know,
Right.
gotta get that chin. I didn't know it would look like this. Like, you're not being a good friend.
I didn't, girl.
You wasn't being a good friend then. Okay.
I was looking at you.
I wanted you to.
Well,
Like,
and I had said wait now because it was in a very precarious. Okay, that's good, right?
so we fuss like sisters. So I know y'all like, okay.
Yeah, it's cool though.
It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, so that's how we met, and we've been rocking ever since. I don't know how I put up with her. She knows how she put up.
Excuse me, I am a joy to be around.
Right. Okay.
That was like some of the time.
Right. So yeah, I don't know how I put up with her. Y'all don't. I fixed it.
I mean, it wasn't supposed to be hard. It looked like a little clip on.
Shut up. We're not gonna. There you go. Okay, so let's go to our girl talk because I can't deal with you anymore, and it's probably not gonna pick up on my face. My face got somewhere. Oh, it did. Good enough.
Oh. What?
Okay. Okay. Don't worry about my messages.
Okay, that's
count.
no, I need to read all mine. Like,
Oh well, dang, you got more than me. Dang. Okay, so first topic would be the transition from college to real life. We can talk about that. You can.
we can talk about that.
Okay, so how was your transition? You know, okay, first explain your college life. Like, how was that? Like,
Okay.
go ahead, and then transition from college to now.
Okay, so right now I'm in grad school. I'm in vet school right now, but my undergrad experience was phenomenal. I relied on a meal plan. Everything was basically paid for. I didn't understand the meaning of broke for real because my parents, I was blessed enough to have parents who liked, you know, putting some money in my account whenever I needed it. So
Shout
it was
out
great.
to mom and dad.
Yes, like, and I didn't have a car the first 3 years. I only got my car last October. So I knew that struggle, but it wasn't even much of a struggle because I had great friends who didn't mind lugging me around.
Great friends.
Oh my gosh, one of them. So the transition from undergrad to grad school was just so drastic because you suddenly had no social life. Even though I'm right down the street, like I'm on the same campus as all the undergrads, it's just like, you know, no world outside of grad school. And I hardly see Morgan, but I mean, we try to make weekly dates and we're just like, you know. but it's just bad. It's okay, but it was just a slap in the face because all you did was study and sleep and go to class, if you even slept. So yeah, it was real. Oh, and now I have an apartment. Well, okay. Apartment. We're not gonna get into that. But I have rent to pay, and my parents are not paying it. I'm just like, I'm in so much debt already. But we're not gonna talk about that. It's life. It's life. Even though I'm not out there working a job, it's life.
Okay.
Relatively speaking.
And so my transition was kind of different from yours. So undergrad, we both went to Tuskegee University. If y'all don't know, we still go to Tuskegee University. Unfortunately, I'm just kidding. No, we love Tuskegee University. I'm literally just kidding. Like y'all, I was like first attended to Tuskegee. That's how much I love Tuskegee University. Okay, so so for me, I think it's kind of like what she said. Like it was kind of hard. But I had an apartment from sophomore year on up, and I had the car. I didn't know the no car struggle until like a couple weeks, like actually a week ago, my car broke down. And oh Jesus, we're not gonna talk about that. But like I had parents that were able to bless me with like a car and live in an apartment. So I had to pay bills early on. So transitioning from paying bills in college to paying bills now, it's kind of the same. They're just a little bit more. Bless my soul. But studying, I think I can say like for me, I study less now. That's bad to say, but I do. I study less now because my major, from my grad to my undergrad to my grad is kind of repetitive. Like my classes are repetitive right now. So I kind of know the stuff, and so I don't really study as much because I remember it from undergrad. Don't be like me, study. We can't really talk that much about the transition because we've had a little bit of like adult life, but we're not fully on our own without our parents. I know we rely on each other a lot. Like if I'm stressed out, I call her, and if she's stressed out, she definitely calls me. And that's good. Like I guess a tip is to have friends who are in the same kind of struggle as you, so you know how to uplift each other.
Or not, you don't even have to be in the same struggle.
Yeah.
Just have reliable friends who are willing to lend a helping hand if you need it, or just an ear if you need to vent or anything. Like, 'cause it gets real.
Yes,
you need a strong support system.
Don't know what I'll be without Onyx and Jade and Kai and all of my other friends that I call on the phone all the time, and my brothers. I don't know where I'd be without them. So like having that family and being on the campus of Tuskegee, you get a family quickly. Like freshman year, like you get a family. So don't be that person that just goes to college and not make friends, because I mean, who you gonna talk to? Like legit, get involved. I mean, I don't think I would have met you if I hadn't went out for Delta. I don't think I don't remember meeting you when you said Tim introduced us. I don't remember that. I remember a little bit, but not that much. Like she remembers everything, but I don't remember it.
Indeed.
But I don't know. I just say like, I don't know. The transition is not. It's really what you make of it. Like, just like, I like to pray a lot over my circumstances. So, you might want to pray, from your transition. Or we can only talk about like the transition from grad school, like college to grad school, and we didn't go anywhere. So it's just like, okay. But I mean, we had a transition. Yeah, we're adults.
It's a mental transition.
Yeah.
The only struggle was realizing I no longer have like hobbies, because I had choir, I had Delta, I had other extracurriculars, but now I'm like, I don't really have time for that. And it's a struggle finding that balance of like, okay, well, when you're super stressed out, you can either sleep or you keep studying, because because I'm broke, I can't even, get a gym membership. So.
Like, no, we were like super heavily involved. Now I only have YouTube, and that's it. Like, as a hobby, and that's it. Like, sometimes I just, sleeping. Sleeping's a great hobby. Yeah. So great. But that's it. Like, that's horrible. But my grad school is like 10 people.
That's unfortunate.
Isn't it? But no, they're all nice. I'm not even gonna lie. They were really nice. But the first day, like, oh my gosh, first day, they like all of them came to me and was like, so are you the new grad student? And I was looking at them like, not really. I've been here for 4 years, not really new, just like, that's how I know that was my transition. I had hit the transition point when they was like, are you the new student? I was like, no, I've been here for 4 years. It's like, oh, so what's your name? I've been in this department for like 4 years, so like everybody knows me, and it's just like, y'all really don't know me. Okay. But now everybody's cool now. Like, I laugh at them a lot. Honestly, I literally be sitting in class just laughing all the time. Yeah. I say budget.
Ooh.
Budget like a mug. Like, really, budget. Cause you'll be broke and you won't even
know it.
Yes.
You'll be like, where's my money?
Won't even know you're broke. And you look at your bank accounts like this.
Like, we can't even get our nails done. We were like, hey, you want to go have a nail day? And
Let
I'm
me
just looking at my
tell
bank account.
I broke my nails. Like, and I told her, I was like, oh, can we go get our nails done right after this? And she was like, yeah. And then the next text message, she was like, I can't even get my nails done. Like,
just dropped a couple $100 on the car.
Yes, like, the funny thing is, I had just got my car fixed, and then oh my gosh, life drops on you so quick. I got my car fixed like a week ago, and now she's got to get her car fixed, and we're just like,
no, I had already gotten it fixed like last week, but it didn't really hit until I was like, dang, that was my I thought we kind of touched on that a little bit.
We did. Social ed school. I mean, I don't really have a social life anymore.
My social life is in the school, so like I really don't have a lot of friends outside of my class and the groups that I formed in there, except really Morgan, and all my other friends graduated.
Yeah, so all of our friends graduated, and they're like living their best lives with their money, and they're rich and all that greatness, and
traveling and stuff.
Traveling and doing it big, and we're here.
Like, hey, we're still in debt.
We're still in debt.
Still broke. Broker
than a joke. My social life is YouTube. like, oh no, let me stop lying. I mean, I call my friends. We have conversations when I call them. But it ain't the same. Like,
yeah.
My brothers used to walk in my house, like my apartment, and just be like, "Baby sis, what you doing?" And I'll be looking at them like, "How the heck you get in my house?" That's what kind of social life I had. But like the balance now is kind of easier because everybody's gone. So yeah, study.
It sounds so miserable. It's really not.
It really does.
It's a good experience.
It's really not bad. It's just, I guess we're just not used to it.
Well, I have an extra year on you.
You
so,
do.
You know,
I actually have extra 2. I thought you were gonna be here 4.
Oh, I meant just like starting out. Like, you know, this is your first year. It's my second year, kind of getting into it, so it's not as bad.
Okay.
But
yeah, she has. I think you have 4 years.
Yeah.
Of grad school, and I have 2. So
I've got 2 more.
Yeah, she's gonna be great. She's gonna be your next veterinarian. So definitely look her up.
Exotics.
Yeah, me and her. No. No. Get her. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I don't know. You want to talk about study tips? Like, since we're on school, we can talk about
study tips.
Study tips.
We can talk about study tips. We can get to the fun stuff. So I never really had to study in undergrad.
No.
I really didn't, and I'm not saying that to brag. It was just kind of like I could look at something and not really have to worry about having to regurgitate it later. But like now in grad school, because I'm studying to like save a life, you have to remember everything that you learn. So it's not just, oh, learn it for this exam and then forget it. It all comes back either like in the next exam or the next year. So my advice, because I had to learn it all last year, and we're not going to talk about first semester, but second semester I made it come back. But
she did good. You're just stop it.
Right now I'm doing very well, but that first year was a struggle. Study tips: just outline a schedule. Make a schedule for all the classes that you have. If you have like a couple of struggle classes, dedicate a little more time to those classes. Find a method that works for you that helps you, I guess, retain the information. I found that note cards help for me for certain classes. Like right now we're learning about diseases and parasites in one of my classes. So in order to keep it all together, I just compile all the important information on one note card so I can just keep flipping back and forth and seeing it. And just having it all on one card helps me remember it better, so that it's not just all this extraneous information that they're like, oh, you don't have to know, but I don't remember that they say I didn't have to know it. So note cards really help, and repetition, and record your lectures if you can, and take very good notes. Review those notes. Use all the supplementary items that the teacher provides if they are nice enough to do that. Take advantage of all your resources. And yeah, try not to stay on the subject too long, because then you'll neglect all your other classes. Like, even if they might be the ones that you think are easy or aren't really that important, those are the ones you want to kind of pay attention to, because that'll be your easy A, and just in case you might fall a little bit in the hard classes. I learned that first year, but yeah.
Okay, so for me, I think I'm very opposite of her. She wait, you said you didn't have to study undergrad,
but
and you study
all the time.
I had to study so hard undergrad because I did not understand that. I am a computer science major.
That's hard.
It was hard as heck, like very hard, and I just didn't understand why it was so hard, but I had to study. I didn't use note cards. My stuff was like computerized mostly. I mean, we had paper tests sometimes, and that just made me mad. But yeah, it was just like learning like the different computer languages. That was so hard. But just repetition. Like, I would write things down more than once. Yeah, but undergrad, well, yeah, grad, I don't study for real. Thanks, undergrad. Okay, so, but
yeah,
yeah.
You have your time now. I should have taken advantage of it undergrad. It's okay.
But something I do not listen to me about study tips. I'm worse. But I, like, literally now, I do my homework in class, in that class. So I have free time after all of my classes. I do all of my homework in my classes. That is bad. Pay attention in class. Yeah, I do all my homework, and I sit there and do it, everything during class.
I don't really have homework, so that's a good thing. If you don't like homework, then if you go to vet school, you don't really have any. It's just studying. It sucks more.
We have homework. And I just sit there and do it in class, because sometimes I'll be like, dang, this is a waste of my time. I know this already. Not a waste of my time, but I just know it. It's just like, I don't want to repeat it. I want to learn something new. But yes, I do my homework in class until we start learning something new. I'm gonna pay attention. I said don't be like me. Don't be like me. Be like other people. Like her. Don't be like me. So yeah, study tips: be repetitive. Write it over and over. But use your note cards. That was a good one. Use your note card.
Oh, also, I've learned that, like, when I read, I tend to forget a lot of what I read. Like, I'll understand it as I'm reading it, but then when I go to the next page, I'm like, what did I just read? Yeah. So I think what I've started doing, so maybe either at the end of each page or each, like, section that's divided up on the page, like, just write a little summary of, like, the important tips or the important facts. I guess, yeah, like the points that they highlighted in the reading, and just, you know, put it out in the margin, or like, you know, ask yourself little questions and then answer them if you keep forgetting it, because I know if I keep forgetting something, I just have to write out the question and then like write the answer and try and bring it back and connect it to something that I already know. Because it took me a long time to figure out like adrenal gland.
Oh Jesus, you talking about stuff I don't even know.
Well, just like a lot of different like hormones and like how the animal body works, until like I was able to explain one thing. I'm like, oh, and then that's how that affects that, and so it's just a knowledge cascade.
Yeah,
it's great.
Definitely find ways to how like the different lectures and stuff correlate.
Yes.
So I mean, in one of my lectures, like in one of my classes, I do actually pay attention and I write down everything my professor says, because he repeats it, and everything he repeats, that's on the test. So I definitely write it down. And I was talking to my mom about you being a vet, and she was like, you know, that's definitely hard, because I mean, imagine doctors, they just have to know the human body, but like vets, like veterinarians have to know every animal like body and all the diseases. Like, that's a lot.
It is. Like the skeletons be different, like they have different components, and it's just like it's not too bad. But
bless you, you got it. You got it. Okay. Okay guys, we're done. I hope you enjoyed this girl talk. If you have any topics or any questions, make sure you comment below, and make sure you like this video and subscribe. Duh, definitely subscribe. Okay, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.